Hey guys, namaste. Welcome to Naked Moment. I am your friend and happiness coach Swami Brahmanand Saraswati, and I just wanted to drop by and say hello because I love you guys and I miss you guys. And I also want to share a story with you guys today. It's a story that my grandfather used to tell me when I was a little kid, and I think you'll enjoy it. So a long time ago there was this weird forest, and in this forest there lived a ghost, and the ghost was mad weird too. It was a super weird ghost. What was weird about the ghost, there will be people traveling through the jungle to the forest, and he will just basically capture them. He will stop them on the way and he will say, "Hey, I noticed that you are walking through my forest here." And they will say, "Well, we didn't know, we're just trying to get to this town or our home or whatever." And they'll say, yeah, it's okay, no problem, no worries, but this is my forest and you are moving through it, you are traveling through it. And I don't want to be rude to the people who come to my forest. After all, you are my guest. So you should come and stay with me tonight in my palace, and then tomorrow you can go your way, no problem. And they will say, "Well, Mr. Ghost, your offer is nice and cool, but we truly need to get going." The ghost will say, "See, man, I'm being so nice to you. You are my guest. All I want to do is host you in my palace, and now you are being rude. Come on, don't be rude. This is my jungle. You are here. You must come to my palace." So of course, because of the power play, the people will see that the ghost is just being nice, but if they don't go, he's not going to take no for an answer. So they must go. So scared but fearing for life, they will agree and they will go with the ghost to his palace. It will be a beautiful palace. Ghost will take them to this truly astonishing, amazing palace. Grand and impressive, like huge monumental buildings that you see sometimes in big cities. It will be beautiful. Now the ghost will invite them in and then show them the guest room, and the guest room will be super amazing, very pleasing to the senses, a lot of great things for personal pleasure. And it will be evening time, night time, so the ghost will say, "All right, it's time to go to bed, so I'm going to say good night, and tomorrow you leave, of course. So let's go to sleep." And people will be relieved. They're like, "Wow, this is a good ghost. He hosted me. It's a nice place. And I get to go tomorrow. That is great." And then as the ghost will be leaving out the door, he will say, "Oh, but I have one condition. You see, you are my guest, so I want you to be very comfortable. And I have this bed, and this bed, I didn't know that you were coming, so it's not exactly to your size. You might be a little bit big for this bed or a little small for this bed, but it's okay, let's measure up. If you are too big for this bed, it's simple, I'll just cut you up. Maybe, if your head is hanging out, then I'll just cut the head or legs, and we'll make sure you fit in the bed. Or if you're too small, then we'll just pull you up, stretch you till you fit the bed." Now the problem is, a lot of times when I do that, people die, and then I don't want to waste the body, so I eat them. I hope you're okay with that. And the people will be terrified, but the ghost will do exactly what he said. He will put them on the bed, measure them, and of course nobody's going to fit that bed. Either people are going to be a little bit shorter or taller, and he will end up killing them and end up eating them. So that's the story. This is the story of our life. And that weird ghost is not some fantasy ghost in a forest. It's our society. It's the people in the society sometimes. We are born in this world with a beating heart, full of joy, full of playfulness, full of creativity, full of laughter. And as we grow older, this ghost comes to us. This ghost comes to us in all different forms. Sometimes as family and friends, sometimes as well-wishers, sometimes as educators, sometimes as experts, sometimes as authorities and law enforcers, and they all tell us it is for our best. It's just that they want to really take care of us. We must fit in a box. It's just for us. They have a beautiful box and they want us to fit in. And they tell us it's a practical thing to do, it's a pragmatic thing to do, it is a safe thing to do. And yes, in that process, maybe your body does not die immediately. Maybe your head is not chopped off. But you have to ask the question to yourself, are you really alive? Are you completely alive? Because when we try to fit in a box, something in us dies. We are not little birds made to live in a cage. We are wild spirits, born in this reality to fly to heavens and experience life full of celebration, full of joy, full of adventure, thrill, excitement, full of peace, full of love and compassion. Not worries, not stress, not war. So don't compromise. Let me tell you the truth. The truth is that ghost wasn't very strong. That's why it had to seduce people. That's why it had to make them afraid, attack their weakness, manipulate them. And the ghost that comes to you in different forms through the society is also not almighty, all strong. Because all strong, almighty is beating in your heart, and you have that. So don't give in, don't compromise, live your life on your terms. Don't be afraid. Don't settle in for safety and pragmatism and being practical. Listen to your heart. Go inside and follow your bliss. It might not be easy, but it is worth it. All right, so I know that you are going to follow your heart. You're going to listen to your heart. And I'm sending my love and support. Namaste. Thank you.